it's funny because you know what it reminds me of?
What's that?
Red wax, dripping.
Maker's Mark?
You're gonna try to buy it from me.
No, I mean, that's what I think is really kind of cool about it.
Yeah.
Because, you know, dripping red wax is kind of, it has a vocabulary. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It has a vocabulary everywhere, but in this
Yeah.
part of the country, you always see, you know.
Actually, they've been dipped in wax a lot of times, and then I dip them in paint.
To get the right
Yeah,
color.
yeah. I've got a gallon of blue paint. And I
Yeah,
start
once they're
dipping the
blue and
ones.
white, it'll balance out that red.
But yeah, this is just still has wax.
Okay.
Smell it.
Oh, nice.
It's just candles I've been collecting for about 10
They're
years.
back.
Really?
Yeah.
And,
Oh my
and
God.
old candles that we had in our house.
Yeah, and
that
from the
were-
house too. Yeah, we oh, and so check this out. We've had quite a lot of excitement on our street.
When do you
point
not
out here.
have excitement on your street? That's what.
Last night I was sitting. Hallie was on the couch over here.
I was laying down, chilling out. Has wax.
Okay.
Smell it.
Oh, nice.
It's just candles I've been collecting for about 10
They're
years.
back.
Really?
Yeah.
And,
Oh my
and
God.
old candles that we had in our house.
Yeah, and
that
from the
were-
house too. Yeah, we oh, and so check this out. We've had quite a lot of excitement on our street.
When do you
point
not
out here.
have excitement on your street? That's what.
Last night I was sitting. Hallie was on the couch over here.
I was laying down, chilling out.
And I'm sitting here looking at her from the other side of the room, and out the window here I see a guy running down the street with a huge shotgun, and I was like, get up, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
He's like,
And
get up, there's a guy running down the street with a shotgun.
yeah, guy with a huge shotgun. And so we ended up, hey there, dog ass.
I found that jig.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
All right. We'll test it out later on.
So yeah, we ended up coming out here inside into the warehouse and telling Chad and Scott and everyone, and they went running out there and grabbed their gun and set on the porch,
Yeah, they were
and just looking out to make sure. And then the guy comes running back with his shotgun.
Nobody had
And-
any idea who it was or where.
No. Oh, well, yeah. I'm sorry. It's the guy down on the end of the street who lives across the street from us, who we saw get arrested last week, and who was one of the people who got shot at the other
that
day
one.
when they had the 4 guns. And apparently they were shooting back and forth. I didn't realize they were shooting back and forth. It was actually going both ways. And we have like bullet holes in houses, and people's radiators got shot. And,
So what was dude running last night for?
apparently some guys had burglarized them, or mugged them behind their house last week, and they came back again with guns.
supposedly
and,
wearing black masks.
Yeah, and then they came running off after they chased them off with a shotgun. Apparently there was a shot. Like Frisco said he heard it.
Yeah. They told Chad that they shot at them.
Yeah. So, and apparently when they shot back at the other guys the other day, they're shooting a 9mm.
Mhm.
It's like,
That's
they go
some shells.
they go through a few houses. Oh, man, it's so we're trying to get the neighborhood association to talk to these
To the police? Or?
landlords and try to get rid of them, because this is it. I mean, the guys before this were bad enough because they were just pretty trashy, and we could tell they were slinging drugs. But now, there are guns in the mix, and
It just keeps getting worse.
yeah, it is, and they really need to just get rid of
This is
all
going to
that.
become a sculpture.
Where'd you get all these?
Those are,
Bill,
Mr. Bill likes to drink.
yeah, he's a drinker.
How long did it take you to collect all these?
this is probably about a month and a half.
Yeah, he never really held on to him until.
Yeah, I'm so glad the neighborhood, in general, was pretty nice. Because I just got a call from the tag.
Really?
Get the dog.
About the dogs?
Trevor and
Oh, they called?
yeah, I got
Oh.
him. Luckily,
Wow. Yeah. And they're out the other day at 2 in the morning.
there's one of the gunslingers now.
Was it?
Oh, really?
Let's see what their car looks like. Oh, man. So-
Everybody knows where they live. That's the problem.
Yeah.
They need to
After
move.
'em and-
Yeah.
So I guess we better. We'll show you Bill's space and and then back the hallway back to the back, and then we can, and maybe the backyard for a second, and then we can roll on to our next destination.
I'm trying to think if there's
Do you
anything
sew
else
a
I
lot?
can- Yeah, I make handbags.
Uh-huh. Okay.
And some small little novelty type things. But, this is a prototype for when I'm ready to be able to bring it to you. That's, yeah, I'm almost finished with mine. It's called Notes on Women's History. And I'm going to actually have each alternating panel machine embroidered. And I'm trying to decide what I'm going to do with these panels, but that's the concept for it anyway. It's going to be with upholstery vinyl, and it's going to be like 5 foot by 5 foot, and it's going to be a wall hanging. There'll be grommets across the top so that hangs on the wall.
Okay.
But it sort of deals with like I think basically using vinyl being a synthetic material kind of parallels the idea of women's traditional craft or the need for women's labor being replaced by computerized machines with embroidery and that sort of thing.
Okay.
So I'm kind of dealing with those type issues and then
looking at the concept and trying to integrate it so it's
yeah, and then integrating it with just the history of what women have gone through. Like, I abstracted all these words. I went through and looked at my class notes from my sex roles class that I took in college, which was like my opening to
hearing
feminism.
about-
Yeah, it opened my eyes
Who taught
to
that?
Sydney Schultz, I think is her name. But it really kind of helped me to wake up. And I have all my college notes, and I was like, well, what am I going to put on these? Because I knew visually what I wanted to do, but I hadn't decided. And as I was looking through all the notes, all these words started popping out at me. I started writing them down. These are all just kind of themes that I felt kept reoccurring in the college semesters with the notes about women's history and early civilizations.
Well, and you know, you never know what the center for women and families and everything's kind of
Yeah,
dance.
our friend, yeah, but I'm ready. So elaborate.
Oh, fun.
I took 12 years of dance.
Wow.
I took it when I was a kid, and then I started briefly. I've grown up with it all.
Oh, really? Is it hard?
So watching videos with other dancers, can show you how to move, basics of, like popping your wrists and popping your elbows, basic movements, and all that
Thing.
Yeah.
These are all wax pieces that eventually, someday, I'll have a casting party for myself and cast all these little pieces of wax into metal. And I'm actually one of the directors of the metal department for OVCE.
Okay.
Ohio Valley Creative Energy. And so someday, years of work here will
These are really intricate.
come to some
They're
sort
so
of,
awesome. I love
Show you
them.
guys
Yeah, you can pick them up if you
I'm gonna
want.
make these for the muffler.
Oh, cool.
Oh, wow.
High school discounts.